All right. We got a transparent box up here, and we're gonna see how this thing works. Hold on. Does it? Hold on. I can't just write test. Like and subscribe. Very subtle. Ooh. Now we're kind of cooking. Wait a minute. Wait a gosh dang. Subbed already. Thank you, Toxic Foxy. I appreciate you. Sean's already in here. Guys, look at look at that. Look at that. How do you do it? It's amazing. Okay. I mean, we got the chat going. We got and it fades? Wait a second. Am I the best to ever do it? Oh. There we go. I mean, it's going to get in the way of the deck tracker, but you know what? We're going to get there when we get there. Speaking of which, let's turn on the deck tracker. There we go. It's magical. That's our GOAT streamer. Okay. For today, I wasn't expecting, this to work so seamlessly. We're going to try Reno stuff. I could copy a deck to get started. I think Reno stuff is not usually what I do, but it is Reno month, and I've kind of been looking at some decks. We got a Druid deck that I think could be good. I don't know why this is pink, but whatever. And I feel like I should craft Lothep because it is Reno month. Let's do it. Let's hear the voice line. Nice. I was looking at the Curse of Nax Ramith, the Curse of Nax adventure, because this guy is part of the adventure, but the other rewards for that adventure are doo-doo garbage, and I'm just gonna spend dust on it. And this card seems bad, so we're gonna craft it. It will not be lost. Reno Jackson, the most balanced card in existence. That's right. And I'm going to play Reno Druid while we still have access to the free legendary cards. Because I'll be honest, I disenchanted my Madrasil when it was nerfed. So, let's get started with some Reno Bobino. Alright, Reno Bobino. Okay, cool. It officially has a name. Let's rock. And I have not played a single game of the new season because I love this game with my whole heart still. Let's jump into it. Let's just jump right into it. I do think the new chat widget is gonna get in the way of the deck tracker, but that's a-okay. That is a-okay. Ooh, right, I'm playing Reno, so it's a really long deck list. Warlock, whatever. Warlock, you can wait. Can I share my success this month with you guys? Hit me with it, Toxic Foxy. Hit me with the dubs of the month. If this is discard Warlock, and since this is the first inaugural Reno game of Reno month, we're going to keep Reno. We're going to keep Reno in the opener. Acceleration Aura, huh? So I do run the Wild Growth, the Splish Splash, the Enervate, and the Acceleration Aura. Okay. This hand looks a little suspect, if I can say. Do I also run like the, there it is, Overgrowth? My opponent took an appropriate amount of time.
Ah, I see you've brought guests.
30 cards. Is it going to be Discard Warlock? Is the first game of Reno month Discard Warlock? I would have it no other way. So I can go Reno into Reno. Potentially. Oh, Discard Warlock. And that's it. That's all she wrote. Best deck in the format, not even close. Man, what a great start to Reno month. Bye-bye, chicken. Never see you ever again. Fantastic. Alright, back in the fire. Me waiting eagerly to see what Toxic Foxy's big dub was of the month. Unless, like, you're typing out straight up paragraphs, then, you know, we'll get there in due time. Oh, you hit 165 yesterday with Soulphrase Warrior? Oh. I might need to check out that list. Because you were talking about it last week, I think. 16 wins, 3 losses. A good showing, if there ever was one. I'm going to keep Guff. Throw away Lotheb, don't need it. Yeah, I think I've played against Soulphrase Warrior less than 5 times. And I think I've beaten the deck less than 1 times. Are we going to... Yep. Are we going to get hostaged? That is the question. Turn 1 coin into Living Flame. No idea what that could mean. Acceleration Aura on 2. Seems like the appropriate thing to do. If I had a dragon in hand, guess what I would have done? I would have splished and splashed. Three damage to the noggin. Off of the coin elemental. Sadly, I can't share my picture, but it's on my YouTube profile. You know what? Go to channel. Let me see. YouTube profile. We'll get there in our own time. Oh, so it's imbue. Cute. We will Moonlit into Wild Growth. Sounds great to me.
Job's done.
Nice. How do I beat Imbue Mage as a slow deck? Alex, I guess? Alex into maybe some Death Beetles. What is that? So I have 6 whole mana. Let's go with Wildheart Guff. Less enemy on the board. Just don't produce a big board for their combo. But I'm a minion deck. I slay them with minions. Oh no. How did my doc? I do have a Midrasil coming up, which I do like. Rewind. It's rewind time. Into Ancient of Mysteries. Or Ancient Mysteries. There's no of. There's my Death Beetle. So I can go a Midrasil. Give me that sweet, sweet mana. Oh, huge. And then we will get more mana. And maybe even more mana. And we'll take care of that 2-1. There was... Maybe I should have taken care of the 1-1 so they can't draw cards, but... I think this matchup will be slow enough. I don't think that's going to matter. So is this objection? Or is it an interesting use of that card? Debuting at 165 is very nice. My highest is 84, going 20-1 with Quest Priest. I might need to get on Quest Priest. I did try Quest Priest. When is the Fruit YouTube memberships going live? I've been trying to think about that. I've been debating on. So this is the question. If this is objection, I object me. Thank you. Wait, hold on. How do I get... So I need to spend 6 mana. I'll draw a card. Let's just draw a card. Let's figure it out later. And we can Starfish, I guess. Take care of that death rattle, take care of that effect. And we'll draw a few goobers. Alright, back to the business talk. When is the YouTube memberships going live? I've been thinking about this. If I can figure out a way to get like custom decks submitted by viewers, that would be fantastic. I'm not sure what that would look like. Like, join the membership and I will, like, deck doctor. I would love to do that. I would hate for the memberships just to be, like, support my channel. But, I mean, that's maybe how it would start. But, like, I want to, like, offer something. Maybe that's too greedy. Maybe that's not what people are clamoring for, but it's what I clamor for. I clamor for that sweet, sweet value. Counter me. I got countered. So what I can do is... Ooh, what I could also do is I could Amidrasil for a 2-1. Okay. Good order. Okay. And then we can open up the Dragon Portal and just start throwing rocks. But yeah, if I were to do memberships, I would love to figure out a way to do deck doctor user submitted stuff. I think that's when it would be really cool. Maybe even play with fruit. Ooh. Play with fruit. I'm workshopping it. I've definitely thought about it. I'm getting closer to staying in Diamond 5. The extra pack is barely worth it sometimes. Local wild player hates playing against warlocks every day of the week. I get it though. I mean, I get a discounted one, right? Costs 4 less. Yeah, that's objectively correct. And we are going to throw my opponent directly in the blender. Welcome to the blender, opponent. And I'm going to gain some life, if my opponent does not mind. Then crunch in for 8 damage. Alright. That's all she wrote. So next turn I have Eonar Shattered Reflections, if I want that. Oh, my opponent is a stinker. Not here. Not here. Ugh. Worst game ever made. Some are saying. Okay, how do I defeat an opponent that cheats for a living? I can just take a free 0/5. What I could also do is Death Beetle, get them down to lethal range. So it would be 6, 12. Yeah, not quite enough. Interesting. How do I defeat this guy? Is the answer I don't? Let's clear out the hand a little bit. This feels so bad. I'm gonna draw a card, I suppose. Here's the dragon. Malagos. And I guess, you know, we'll get your wildfires out of here and your devolving missiles. Holy smokes, they had a lot of stuff in there. Okay. Not bad. The only downside, though, is I still can't really deal with what they're doing over there with this fella. Where is my Reno Jackson Lone Ranger, huh? I also need this thing to do something for me. Yeah, this is not ideal. Because they have Ice Block, clearly. Oh my goodness, how do I possibly... How do I deal with this? How does one deal with this? Oh. Well. I have figured out how to deal with it. So we are going to, I think, just Reno. Yeah. And then we can, I guess, gain 2 mana crystals. I guess get some of these as, oh my goodness, this is just too much value. It's just so much value. I gotta move fast here. This could be relevant at a certain time of the day. What's this do? Sure. And I still can't press on a Midrasil. Alright, I may have too much value going on. There is a chance I have too much value. Maybe next turn is... Favorite Reno deck these days? I'm kind of vibing with this one. I feel like I'm just doing everything I want. Do I have any big spells that this draws? No. Destroy an enemy minion. Pretty trash. I mean, I could take as free 2/4.
It's so crazy.
Big man.
What do I do with all
Sure.
these cards?
I could present lethal. I think I'll just present lethal. Yeah. I think I'll just present lethal. Yeah, go in there. And I will crash into this 2/3. Alright, well, if you have Sing Along Buddy and the Reckless Apprentice, I am dead. Would you say this deck is better than TikTok Warlock? I think TikTok Warlock is probably the best Reno deck in the format. I'm playing this deck because it seems really good against aggressive decks. And I guess this deck as well seems pretty good against it. So now the question is back to how do I clear a 3-4? I will say my next Reno deck is probably going to be TikTok. Oh. Well then. I'll take this. So I can at the very least gain a lot of health and freeze their board. Alright, I'm going to board lock them. I don't want them to be able to progress anything. Yeah. I'm cool with them. Let's just freeze all their nonsense. I'm cool with them pressing the hero power again, because they can only have so many ice blocks in there. Let's restore my hero to full health. And I could produce this minion, but I kind of just want to shoot them in the noggin. Ice block off of Rewind. Thank you very much. And we'll take, I guess, that. And I don't want to overdraw, so we're just going to trade this bad boy away. And Amidrasil, gonna hold you at that one tick. TikToks is fun. I mean, giving your opponent hard times is always satisfying. Yeah. It does seem like a good... Like, it's kind of what control needs to be in Wild these days. Like, disruption tools are so bad in this format that you need something that brutally punishes combo decks. And I guess TikTok is that evolution of punishment. Very happy that I board blocked them, because they're having a tough time over there. Do you have ice block numero trace? No. Just Reckless Apprentice. With no sing-along buddy. Very happy to see that. That being said, they could have ice block. Okay, no, they're just dead. Sure. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Very interesting that they decided to play Sing-Along Buddy when they did. But that's what happens when you are at the very high ranks that I'm at. Good job. Took down the Bronze 5 gamer. All in a day's work. I used to like Reno Warrior, but it feels terrible nowadays. It's pretty good if you can find like a pocket of aggro. Like, you absolutely demolish discard. Quasar Rogue is probably a bit of a disaster. Questline Demon Hunter, of course, can beat any deck if the pilot draws well enough. Druid v Druid. Is this a slop off? Are we getting sloppy? Me and my opponent? Do I keep Ysera just to ensure that I have a dragon? Honestly, there's not many cheap dragons in my deck. Just in case they're on Treants. Sure. Just in case they're on Treants, I'm going to keep this. Maybe there's an argument to keep Bob, but slot max in the bronze ranks. Oh yeah. During Reno month, we are slot maxing. Warlock 2 is annoying for Reno Warlock, or Reno Warrior. Yeah, I believe that. I believe that every day of the week. So they do not have a Ysera, which is kind of embarrassing. So we are going to splish and splash all over the place. Trying to figure out how sloppy my opponent can get. Ooh. Perfection. We are curving with the best of them. Wait a minute. Next turn. Why play Ysera if your opponent will play it for you? You're so right. This is insane, actually. Read and weep. And I guess we're just gonna keep the acceleration going. So what do I need? I mean, honestly, it's just ENR. It's always just ENR. Should I be playing Mista Vista? I don't play many spells, so I feel like the answer is no. They're on... Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I know what my opponent is. They're Mill. They're Mill Druid. Of course. I just need to draw a card. And that's not bad. Forbidden Fruit deals... Excuse me. Forbidden Fruit, I gain attack. What if... Should I save that for next turn? I'm going to save that for next turn. I think I'm just going to rush my opponent down. Yeah. I'm just gonna try to beat their head in with Death Beetles. Alright. Game plan established. So next turn I'm going to hit them for 20 damage. And the following turn I'm going to hit them for 20 damage. There's no way it's just a hero power pass angle, right? Opponent, you spoil me. You spoil me. You absolute dog. Alright. Here you go. That's all I got, opponent. You are at 6. Mill Druid moment. Hero power pass. And I've seen better Mista Vistas in my day. I've definitely seen a better Mista Vista. Poison Seeds, okay. Step 1. Poison Seeds. Solar Eclipse, okay. My opponent may be cooking. Oh, wait, no, they are in fact cooking. They gained all that back. Alright, fine. So they have Ceaseless in hand. Fine. What is Ceaseless at? I feel like I haven't played that much stuff. Which card they drew just there. Could be, it's a mystery. Could be anything. Now the only downside with Death Beetling is
I wonder.
is I'll have 2 Death Beetles in my deck. But the positive side is my opponent will get clobbered down to 16. Alright. Is Ceaseless cheap enough right now? Do we think? I know some deck trackers have a Ceaseless counter, but mine does not. I left that at home. Oh, they're refreshing. Interesting. So they can shatter reflections. Gotcha, gotcha. Okay, now they're going to gain their life back. Bummer. Right? There's no way you're just going to bank on this life gain to get you out of range, right? Draw cards. Draw cards, you know you want to. Ah, you coward. You absolute coward. Oh well. Yeah, I'm thinking it is... Reno time. Definitely Reno time. And then I can discover a spell? Well, clearly these are going to go towards their head. And they do have another ENR. So I could hero power discover something, or I can draw cards. And I think I'm going to draw cards. How many beetles can one boy have? Okay, so they haven't yet done their mill stuff. Incoming hero power Savage Roar now. Well, you know. There's Naturalized. Okay. Confirmed Naturalized. And now we are going to Shatter Reflections on this bad boy. Or that is their Shatter Reflections guy. Okay. My opponent is being a bit of a stinker, if I can say. So how do I slay them? I think... I do need to get rid of these guys. And awkwardly enough, I might need to starfish these two. As much as I don't want to. I don't really want to draw cards against this deck in particular. Yeah, I think it's a starfish. Oh, I should have attacked first? Yeah. Well, the reason I'm not starfish double beetling is because they have Ceaseless. Oh. They might not have Ceaseless here soon. I also have Gem Tosser. I hardly know her. What'd I get off of them? Another Naturalize and a Floop is the notable hits. They did not like them. So they have not yet milled me, like, at all, really. Okay, I was not expecting spammy. Yeah, I was not expecting spammy. Hold the beetles for my Alex. Yeah. I think that might be the move. What is that? Can I have that? Can I see that? Let me see it. Let me see your hand. Bring it over.
Is no excuse for bad manners.
Bring it over. Show the class. Alright.
After all I've done, the future will not be lost.
Cool. So I now have their Tog. And I don't really feel like giving it back.
I do so. I seem to have lost the surface.
Using my own Finley against me, you villain. You absolute villain. There is a pretty much 0% chance that I play this, by the way. They have found their guff. What a disaster. Fine, fine, you can have it back. Fine, you can have it back, I don't care. Freaking Tog. Oh. Beetle is what you wanted. Okay. You can have Beetle. Beetle is a-okay by me, if you want it. Honestly, I appreciate the card draw. So I'm going to copy of this for each dragon in my hand. Not very good. I can get some one-cost spells, or I can get a random spell. Or discover a spell, rather. I think I'd rather discover a spell. Discover a spell from your class. Don't mind if I do. Alright, what do I got? I have... yeah, I'll take another one. That's hilarious. So... I definitely want to play the Beetle. And I would like another Beetle in my hand. Yeah, we're gonna toss some gems, I think. And dish some damage at their noggin. Okay. Incoming Ceaseless Expanse. But I have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14?
This must be the way.
Okay. And they have Bobathan. They have Bobby. Oh, they're gonna gain some armor. Word. Word up. Oh, if I had another Starfish, I would be going crazy, right? I might just take this just to have an insurance policy. Let's go ahead and draw a card against this mill deck. Shoot them in their noggin, I guess. I could Starfire. And I guess Lotheb. And that's all she wrote. Alright, so they have a pretty good chance of milling me now if they want. Okay, they are instead going to freeze me again. I knew they had that, Bob, but you know. You gotta live with some regret, you know. And there's the due process. Okay. Now we're feeling it. Could be relevant. Likely won't be, but could be. So let's go ahead and gain some armor. And I guess boot them in their noggin. So if they do clear the board, I do have lethal. If they don't clear the board, I have lethal. If they freeze me again, I don't have lethal. Alright, maybe they're at a lethal range now. They're definitely at a lethal range now. I think. Potentially. I don't like how they have more mana than me. That's the part that hurts the most. Beetle Zephyrus into Beetle might be lethal. Into Wind Fury. Yeah. So that would be...
I have seen
20?
and
I have 20 damage,
destruction.
which isn't bad. What do I want? I'll take this.
What do I do with all these cards?
Amidrosil's fine, Twilight, and Floop. Not terrible.
It's so crazy. It just might work.
I don't think that's the move. I think the move... I definitely don't need any more value off of Bob. So I might just be freezing. Draw 2, probably not needed. Let's go ahead and freeze. And I guess Reno for a very measly 6 life. I'm going to burn 1 card, which is fine.
Only 1 card left.
So they likely have Kill Jaden, which maybe was a reason to keep Bob around. If they have Kill Jaden, though, I mean, they have infinite mana. So I guess what am I hoping for? They could literally have anything in their hand.
Where'd my deck go?
Definitely feels like a Kill Jaden. Yep. There is Kill Jaden. And there's Poison Seeds, right? And Rising Waves. Okay. And then Death Beetle, sure. Sure. I think I'm gonna take a Chill Maw. Yeah, I guess we're gonna take a Chill Maw. Moonlit is pretty good. Razor's Scale's irrelevant. Okay. So we are at least going to ENR. Going to shoot him. Gonna chill. Gain some armor. Refresh the mana crystals, of course. Death Beetle, obviously. Crunch into them. Get out another Death Beetle. Get them down to 15 and call it a day. Okay. Not sure how many Death Beetles we're up to now, but definitely a healthy amount. So we're back to having lethal with Zephyrus, Death Beetle. Never mind. Rising Waves. Okay. Rising waves into Sir Finley. Okay, okay. Heard that. So these need to be some nasty demons off the top.
Fall before the imp's damned.
It's pretty nasty. They are Mal'Ganis. They are a turtle. I think we win 2.
Getting a little light on cards here.
So Zephyrs has to give something to deal with this, right? I mean, like, surely. Naturally it doesn't. That's so funny that it doesn't give anything here. Wow.
You've been in tighter scrapes, Reno.
I guess. So we can go into here. Deal 2 damage. Death Beetle. Death Beetle. Sure. Is Shadow Flame it? I don't think Shadow Flame did it. Maybe Shadow Flame was decent there. That could have been the move. I just can't, I mean, I don't think it was. Holy taunts. That is a lot of taunt. Sure.
I'm out.
So we have Zilliax. For this one, I guess. We could gain some armor. I could swap decks. That's kind of cute. Get some 1 drops. Disgusting. Sure.
Fast here.
4 damage there. Ugh. Brutal. Alright. Well, we probably have lethal next turn. Man, that's brutal.
That toy was made just for me.
Okay. Definitely feels like they're trying to discover a taunt. So if I swap decks,
Perfect toy for you.
I can swap, naturalize,
Come dance
hero power. So they're looking for anything with rush, taunt. Does that have rush and lifesteal?
That rope's burning.
That is brutal. Yeah, Tog gives me... That sucks. Well, Welp is right.
His reign ends now.
Huh. At least I can tog.
Where'd my death
Whoa, okay. So they can go here. And then... yeah, I think they win. Zephyr sucks. Zephyr sucks so much. Oh, man. Yeah, they won that one. Tough stuff. Why does Zephyrus just not give Hex? Doesn't give anything relevant there. No Hex, no Mass Dispel, no Silence. Man, Zephyrus is that's a well-designed card. Here's a Gul'dan. Here's a Gul'dan for my troubles. And a Zephyrus as well.
I must protect the wild.
Razor Scale could be relevant against them, as well as Gem Tosser. Do I want Nourish? I think I could do better. I did have Lethal? What? I'm gonna have to review the clip. That would stink if I had Lethal. The Demon Seed. Okay, how do I beat the Demon Seed? Well, first thing with the Demon Seed is you got a ramp, of course. Yeah, I'll need to review that game. I maybe Shadow Flame was the pick. But man, the options that Zeph gave was just so bad. Zephyrus depends on how much mana you have. Yeah. I just wish it never never got the I might kill that off. Actually, do I kill off my own Zephyrus so they can't raise dead this guy? It looks weird, but I think that is the move. It looks bad. I definitely agree with you there. But I definitely do not want them to be able to trade this off into Raise Dead. Splish Splash. Is Splish Splash better? Yeah, we're just ramping. That's all I want to do. There's only one thing I want to do, and that's Zephyrus. Or Splish Splash. I don't want Zephyrus. After last game, Zephyrus is dead to me. Except I kind of still like him. Okay, well, I can only prevent it so much. And then there's the Raised Head. And then there's my ass. Yep. Okay, so if they do try to deploy a big board, we are going to try to prevent them from doing that. Another Raised Dead. Man, that is a very potent spell. Razor Scale is pretty good into what they're doing right now. But at the same time, I kind of want to get lit. Why not both? Oh, but Guff is so good. Guff next turn. So maybe it's Guff into Razor Scale. Yeah, the card's just so good. It wasn't lethal on the turn it was played, but it would have conserved second Beetle.
Flesh fails.
An opponent would have been a 5. Yeah. I mean, I have like 5 million options in my hand. Anyway. What's in the past is in the past. Currently, we're focusing on getting bodied by Questline Warrior. That's the matchup of the hour. So maybe next turn is... Actually, yeah, it's Guff, hero power for sure, but it's hero power into ramp? I think it's ramp. Let's take ramp while we can get it. This matchup seems garbo. My opponent is considering the following. This matchup is like near unwinnable, right? It's like the slow deck with infinite, or semi-fast deck with infinite late game versus a deck with limited late game. Skulking Geist might help. Okay, I can vibe with that. I'm actually going to take this opportunity to draw a card. Actually, oh, Alex Straza, their face was the move, right? Okay. We've learned. It's Alex Straza, their face. That's actually what we're supposed to do.
Turn down that racket.
Because... Oh, wait, no, they have Tamsin next turn. Never mind. I lied. It's not that. If I could have gotten there faster, I mean, it's a 9-drop. I can only get there so fast. So they're going to have Tamsin right now, which is bad, obviously.
All of Stormwind.
Yeah, this is just game, for sure.
Flesh fails.
Yeah, this is a matchup. I guess it's Reno.
For a stand-up? Careful. It's against me. Shut up.
Next turn I can go Alex Straza Gem Tosser. Let's see. This could be relevant. I'm probably dead. Like this turn, I'm probably dead.
Flesh fails.
Oh yeah.
Try crystal.
I'm so dead. Alright, fine. Fine. Oh yeah, here we go. Here comes the business. Like, I don't want to concede too early, because, you know, that'd be a shame.
Fragile minds. Fragile minds. Fragile minds.
Stop playing cards. Alright, well.
Shut up.
Let's see what it can do, I guess. That's what I got. That's me. Hopefully you like it. So they still don't have the 1 mana spell that wins them the game. They're looking for it. That's for sure. That'll definitely help them find it. Mass production. Okay, okay. There it is. How dead am I? How's it going, Zeal? You're here at the perfect time. I am playing against a deck and a half. If you're the gamer of all time, you can reflect Trog. I do fancy myself the gamer of all time. Okay, so Beetle off the top doesn't win me the game. Okay, well, it appears I have lost the video game. What 1-drop saves me? Sludge Slurper, of course. Yeah, the game's over. Wait a minute. Wait a second. $13 damage.
Fast here.
Get him down to 17. Top deck a Beetle win. They didn't draw the mass productions. Hold. Please hold. Alright, fine. Fine. It's lethal. I'm gonna get roped out by this guy. I can't believe it.
Extraordinary. Never give up. Run away.
Emoting in a matchup that you can't lose. Heck yeah. My opponents are the best, man. Emoting in a 90-10 matchup? That's my opponent personally. Oh Lord. Shout out Reno month. It's a mage. What flavor of mage are we dealing with?
Protect the wild.
Coin Guff. Coin Guff, you say? Ooh, Ziliax against an aggressive gamer? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we just need to find one of our 2-mana plays. Acceleration Aura, Breath of Dreams, Innervate. My bet's on Imbue as well. Seems like that is what people be jamming right now, in these ranks at least. Nourish is a card. So next turn is Razor Scale. And then the following turn is a Innervate Guff situation. Heat Wave. Alright, we are playing against cards. The mythical, magical cards. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about this Innervate being 2 mana. I don't want to talk about it. Gain an empty mana crystal. Yes. Alright, next turn we guff. I just really wanted to establish this 2-4 against this slow deck. That's all I wanted. Okay, okay. And then a Midrasil. We'll have to take a back seat. And I will touch their face again. Okay, how much of in a hurry are they to get rid of this 2-4? The answer was very much so. Alright. So we can... Midrasil. Draw a card. Ooh, huge. I think I actually just want to draw cards. And Wild Growth. They're on elementals? Bold if true. Deal. Deal. I will take that every day of the week. I thought I was just going to be having a missing board slot that whole game. Shout out my opponent. I would be very shocked if this was... I mean, maybe it's some sort of control mage with like a small elemental package, but... it's smelling like a bit of a hostage situation. Yeah, it's probably... we're probably having some parrots on our hand. Have I tested for any, like, objections? I don't think I have. Let's... okay, not objection. Confirmed.
The menagerie is for guests only.
And then we're going to draw a few cards. Gain a mana crystal. And we will get this, we'll get this Innervate out of my hand. Get a little bit of mana for next turn. While we have a Midrasil going to 2. Sure. I'm cool with that. So we haven't seen any duplicates yet. It's definitely smelling like hostage. It begins. It's so ominous. We will draw a few cards. Ooh. I'm gonna pump the brakes on Theatar. I could Smothering Starfish, but I feel like I want to wait a little longer to do that. So let's go ahead and gain an empty mana crystal. Yeah, I'm thinking you and me are on the same wavelength. And I'm just gonna... I'm gonna chill at 19 mana. 20 mana next turn, and I'm going to try to yoink and twist their cards out of their hand. I also want to keep Zephyrus around just to get rid of Ice Block. Okay. So there... okay. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. We will live to tell the tale. Do we have another Frost Nova? What are you up to? Winning handily, I imagine? Yep, perfect record. I've actually not lost a single one. Everybody, don't say anything. Ryan Extra has to know I'm a god gamer.
My duty fulfilled.
Crunch into there.
Do not
Clear out this fella.
How much? Insignificant.
And I will go ahead and Theatar.
Insanity is no excuse for bad manners.
I would like... I really don't want to face another ice block, but I kind of want their ETC. I want their ETC. They can have... They have low sub.
That rope's burning again.
Yeah. I think it's a fair trade. We'll draw a card. We'll shape some waves. Right.
Job done.
I have 20 mana. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave 7 floating.
You wish to match wits with me.
Let's see. Frost Nova, sure, why not? Who doesn't love a good Frost Nova? Ooh, leave the door open for me, why don't you? Let me... Yeah, Heat Wave was huge for me. I could Smothering Starfish. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So, wait a minute. 16 plus 7 is... Hold up. I so wish I could Alexstrasza, but that is not a world we live in. Yeah, let's just crunch. Let's try to get this life total a little bit lower. Draw a card. And I will leave 16 mana floating. If you don't mind. Do you have the orb? So they're not snap picking Frost Nova. I mean, what do they have? Potion, Solid Alibi, Frost Nova, and Heat Wave. Okay, there's Solid Alibi. Word. And there's me taking a bit of damage. Time to get the board locked the whole game. Yep. You know the song and dance. Sing it if you know it. Sure. Gain some mana, I guess. I could press this. I'm not going to, but I could have. Alright. It's kind of funny that they played the amplifier, because this actually limits their mana now. Great. Sure. I think I am going to Reno Lone Ranger.
Looking for a stand?
Might as well.
Careful, it's against me.
Sure. Get dealt 2. Yeah, Lotheb is the... Didn't really feel that one. Feeling pretty prepared for... Oh, bless it. Show me it. Bring it over. Let me see that Frost Nova. Elite Skater, you don't say. You do not say. Sure. Kind of wish I softened this guy up a little bit more, but it's neither here or there. Speaker Stomper's kind of interesting.
Delightful insanity!
The objection's kind of annoying, but at the same time... like, they can have ETC if they want. I mean, if you want ETC, just say so. Let's Theatar. I'll take this. And they can have... This is all terrible. And we can Speaker Stomper. I mean, I could draw 3. It's kind of sick. Let's just get this off the board. It's really annoying. I don't really want to burn a card, so we will gain armor, of course. Fantastic. So, with Speaker Stomper out, they cannot Finley into Orb and play Orb. Oh. Oh, bless it. Just... well, we did give them that Finley for sure. We no doubt gave them that Finley. Right. Can I kill any of my stuff? I can't? Okay, well. They will be Astral Communion. So they're not Reno. That's good. They still haven't found Orb. Okay.
By my calculations, you need to chill out.
Right. Oh.
What do I do with all these cards?
What do you do with all those cards, Reno? That's a great question.
You put in tighter scripts, you know?
Fruit, are you having the time of your life? Thank you for asking. I definitely am. And yeah, it's just, you know, I'm just playing video games, you know, just having a good old time. Just putting the feet up, chillaxing, maxing by the pool specifically. Sure, wildfire. Throw it in the pile.
By my calculations, you need to chill out.
You need to chill out, TBH. How could I possibly lose? They're not even doing anything. Yeah, you're so right. You're so freaking right. Okay. So, how do I... Sure. Maybe we can make some board space. Maybe we can mess around and make some board space. Wildfire again into another objection. Sure, sure, sure.
By my calculations, you need to chill out.
Right. Right.
What do I do with all these cards? Never give up! Run away!
It's important to know when to concede, I think. I think that's an important thing to know in video games, is knowing when to concede. So what's my record so far with this deck? Slash, how many games? I've played 5 games so far. And I have encountered probably the 2 worst matchups. Oh. Where are my aggressive opponents? Stall decks are cool. They are pretty sick. Luckily, Blizzard's nerfed Hostage, so don't need to worry about it anymore. My star bonus is 10. One day I'll have the mythical, magical 11 star bonus. The aggressive opponents are already in Diamond 5. True. This might be an aggressive opponent. Could very well be an aggressive opponent.
Protect the wild.
That's a hand. That is a certified hand. You get a lot of disco lock at ×10. We could be dealing with a disco right here. That being said, this hand is hot garbage against disco lock. We'll chill. I would like to find... Ooh, okay, maybe we're doing okay against this disco lock. Let's discover something. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Okay. This is how we win the video game. Turn 2, he did nothing. That's an L. Big L situation. Okay. That's a good bit of tempo. Spinker Stomper or Ramp? I think it's actually Speaker Stomper. A lot of their good draws here are enabled by spells. So I think developing a 4/4 is the move. Never mind. They had something that matched up pretty good with it. Hand of Gul'dan, pretty good. I might be Surfin Leeing this turn. Yeah. We are on Operation Fine Reno Jackson, Lone Ranger. Not yet. Not yet. If I can find a dragon to go along with the Nest Matron, that'd be good. Okay. Zephyrus lines up pretty well into that. Lines up phenomenally into that. Okay, my opponent is trying to kill me, it seems. They're trying to kill me big time. Holy smokes, they're trying to kill me. Alright. Thank goodness. I think I will go... with the ward. And we will call it a day. Am I dead still?
Wow, well played.
Seems like I'm dead. Huh. It's not the losses that we remember, because I edit them out. It's the wins, because I edit them in. I mean, you wish for an aggressive deck. Toxic. Living up to the name. It's fine. It's fine. Give me an aggressive opponent that I can slay.
Malfurion versus Kane!
Just to the foes of the Illidari.
Technically, we can beat them. Let's get Sir Finley out of here. Let's also get rid of Norwich. I'm going to keep Theotar, Mad Duke, so I could potentially get Arana out of their hand. But really what I need is ramp into Reno, steal their Arana. Because they're playing Broxigar. Naturally.
I see you've brought guests.
We got this. We just need to believe. Mana ramp. Step 1. Step 1. Step 1, we believe. Step 2, they do nothing on their turn 2. You love to see it. Bang. And then turn 4. Uh-oh. Curator. Curator. This guy. Or do we go with the Moonlit for more ramp? Slash to find Reno. Turn 3 do nothing? My kind of opponents. That is my opponent for sure. Okay, so I could draw stuff. Let's go ahead and draw stuff.
The menagerie is for guests only.
Did not draw Razor Scale. That's fine. That is fine. Have they drawn something good yet? They have not. Are they just going to hero power for the 4th turn in a row? Okay. Looks like the better player is winning. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. I'll overdraw. How bad is his hand? His check is in the mail. I typed him up a message real quick before we queued up. Oh, it's what? Oh, okay, no, they're gonna Feast of Souls. Okay, okay. Now this is where the game begins. The goal is to Loatheb them out of the game.
My hand is too
That's fine. Bang. Get him out of here. So then next turn, we naturally find Death Beetle. Mana burn me. I'll mana burn you right back. Mana burn me. The nerve. So do I Theotar them? I think the answer is yes. Or no is another option. Yes.
Insanity is no excuse for bad manners.
I want that one. You can have this one.
Do not touch.
You are unconquerable.
I'm unconquerable. Oh, yes. I beat the absolute worst final showdown hand I've ever seen. That's what dreams are made of. It was rude of him to play cards, honestly. He played a mana burn. Congrats on beating Filterphobe. Was that who I was playing against? Well, shout out to him for drawing just the best cards you can possibly draw. Oh, it wasn't him. I guess why would he be at
The dream must
Bronze
be
1?
protected.
I must protect the wild.
This is where the true gamers are. It's pretty much rank 1 legend if you think about it. He's a guy that climbed very high with Questline Demon Hunter. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. So this is a rogue. Rogues are typically doing things that are unfair and not balanced. I'll keep Guff. If in doubt, keep Guff. Oh, they're probably on Quasar. They're not on Quasar. Okay. That's good.
I see you brought guests.
Theatar, Mad Duke. Big time pirates. Oh. Oh. Oh, I lost. Oh, it's over.
6 feet under.
Ramp. Yep. It's just that easy. So Smothering Starfish is going to be doing a lot this game. Now the question is, do I Smothering Starfish now, or do I wait for Banana Man?
Rise me, hearty.
If I wait for Banana Man, am I just dead? That's a good question. Oh.
Your wish is my suggestion.
Ugh. Yuck. Ew. Actually, everybody be cool. I hope they have Banana Man.
Good hit, my turn.
This is what dreams are made of.
Rise me,
Ugh. Couldn't have drawn it up better. And delicious. Delicious. Okay. So Zephyrus will see that I want Lightning Storm. Agreed? Thank you, Zephyrus. I appreciate ya. Okay. Brilliant.
Package type for treasure transport.
And this is exactly why you watch Fruit. People in the know, they watch Fruit.
Never bring a sword to a fish.
Alright, well that's not good either, but that's neither here or there. We will... Actually, do I... Guff? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
I wonder.
Guff. Is tomorrow going to be a different Reno deck? The next time I stream, depending... That's not good. This is... Lethal? Is this lethal? Reno month is canceled. Reno month. It's, you know, it's been real Reno month. Golly. This paladin is gonna get demolished. Reno month delayed. Reno month delayed until morale improves. CTA Paladin sounds fantastic right now. Please let me get carried by Paladin. I just want to be you. And not this green bearded freak. You climbed a legend with CTA? Yeah, CTA is so strong. Here's a razor scale for those. Alright, well, they're still playing that card. Boogie Down will protect this guy. I'm feeling pretty dead. I'm so dead. So if they just play the first half of that winged card, yeah, that one that gives Divine Shield, yeah, I'm pretty sure I can't beat that. How do I beat that? Lotham? Sure. Here's Lotham.
The light dims.
Oh, the light dims. The light dims. Alright, so... How dead am I?
Reporting for duty.
Pretty dead, right? Let me see it. Let me see it. Hand it over. I'll take this. You may have mana. This is so bad.
The end is close. For the wild.
I guess. I guess I'm doing that. I should have prismatic, huh? I should have hero powered and then prismatic that. Hold. Wait, am I just dead? 1, 2, 3. We're alive. Technically alive. Reno, my hero, my goat, my liege. Okay.
For the wilds.
So I have to clear this.
For the wilds.
If they have Crusader Aura, I am dead. CTA. Oh, well. Also not great. Trapdoor Spider. Can I get Reno Jackson, Lone Ranger? Do you think I can just get a Reno Jackson Lone Ranger? That's all I ask. You know, hey, not much.
Keep on panning. Job's done.
Reno Jackson, Lone Ranger. Would make me the happiest boy.
True strength comes from within.
Okay. We hate that. Reno Jackson, Lone Ranger. Wait, am I just dead anyway? Hold up. We live. Okay. This is how we win. Reno off the tippy top.
I concede.
Okay, anyway. Just gonna peek the mic real quick, if you don't mind. One more game. One more. I am 3-6. Reno month is looking swell, guys, may I say.
Malfurion versus Khadgar.
A mage.
Behold the
We can beat mage. Hey, Reno Lone Ranger, how's it going? I totally wasn't asking for you before. We need ramp. The Reno log stream is going to be crazy. Actually having great tools against aggro and combo and control, I think, is pretty good. I will run back this deck. I will run it back.
I see you've brought guests.
It's 30 card. 30 card mage alert. This is what we are talking about. It's obviously going to be in view. Later. We'll do you later. Ooh. Huge. Huge.
Spirit, lend me your
Okay.
power.
We've played against Imbue already today. Did pretty good against it. Maybe just the Druid Reno looks bad. You can try Hate Lock or TikTok Lock. I'm thinking I kind of want to play this next turn. Zephyrus is very good against Ice Block. Okay. We're going to keep this around for Ice Block. I do think the best Reno deck right now, without playing a game of it, only playing against it, is probably Warlock. Is it because Warlock has broken cards and it's obviously the best class in the format and they refuse to nerf it? Who's to say? Who's to say? I'm to say it's a broken class, and Cursed Catacombs being 0 mana Discover is a decision. Just to put it out there, it is a decision, no doubt. Would I make that decision if I ran the company? No, probably not. All the Warlock decks run different cards, though, except for Catacombs. A coincidence? I think not. Mana efficient? Or... yeah, let's just throw it out there. Let's get those wildfires out of there. Wildfires, Sea Breeze, limit their damage potential. I think Disco and Seedwalk are fine. Warlock does need to bite the dust. I honestly think Curse Catacombs just needs to get hit. I know it hits every Warlock deck, but like... it's such a power outlier. Alright, we're gonna play this bad boy. Starfish, you say? Do I tempo out a 2-1 against the deal 1 damage to everything class? Yes. Get him out there. And I'm not going to swing my 4-6 just to pop a Divine Shield. I'll burden them with that. Is Sarah next turn? Never mind. I actually don't mean that at all. So we obviously do need to check for objection. But yeah, Curse Catacombs. Not to, you know, harp on it too much. But I have no idea how that card came to be. Like, I know they were trying to provide support for the quest that came out during that set. But boy golly, is that just a design mistake and a half. Sure. Nice. Yeah, it also got nerfed before. The nerf that it did receive, though, let's be honest, was a big nothing burger nerf. Let's Zephyrus. Like, I kind of just, like, don't want to keep getting hit in the head. This is insane, actually. And Gem Tosser, I hardly know her.
That rope's burning again.
I'll gain mana. We can juice this more. Yeah, we can definitely juice this more. There was an argument to play it so we could... No, we can never Gem Tosser into another Gem Tosser because that's the finale keyword. But yeah, Curse Catacombs, that nerf, because it used to say discover a minion, and then it just went to discover a card. Which, honestly, is kind of a buff. In a way. Like, it was like a nerf that did virtually nothing. I mean, it prevented Duelmaster Dorian from doing his thing, but in terms of wild, it did virtually nothing. That's a lot of secrets that I unfortunately can't do much about. Actually, if I just run out the Gem Tosser, and then, can I destroy those secrets? Because, like, this doesn't happen, so Floop won't see it. Right? That's how that works? Rad. And then this will give me, I assume, a flare. So a 1-2. I need to figure out a way to spend 4 mana. Which is just hero power, this, innervate, Zephyrus, get rid of this. And maybe I can hold the flare. So we're going to draw a card. There we go. Draw a card.
Your wish is my suggestion.
Please. There we go. And we're going to dish a little bit of damage. Alright, feel good about that. And then next turn we can double beetle. Following turn, flare, beetle them out of the game. Unless they just have the full combo right now, which they probably can have that. Probably. Oh, they're gonna... Oh, okay, gotcha. Obviously divination there. Do you have the combo? Do you have the combination of cards? So we've seen double objection. Ugh. Bummer. So Juicy Psych Melon always lets me down. So the Juicy Boy gets me an Alex Straza, a Ziliax, and an ENR. ENR with Shattered Reflections against this hero power is pretty backbreaking. So I do think it is Ysera, Juicy. And then we will gain an empty mana crystal. Call it a day. So if they have the full combo right now, am I dead? Which is kind of a Looney Tunes thing to say, just having a 4/12 out. But there is definitely a possibility that I am just dead. Really all I want to do is trade into their Ziliax, try to heal a little bit. Doesn't seem like they have the combo just yet. I would absolutely adore having Reno Jackson Lone Ranger right now. Seems like I'm saying that a lot, huh? Okay. So, aquatic, huh? Into Reno Jackson or Theatar. I kind of like Theatar. Let's get Theo. Yeah, let's Theo. Mordresh. I could also take an ice block. I think it's ice block, huh? You can have Alex. Yeah, it seems like a worthwhile trade. And I'll gain a little bit and gain empty mana crystal. Cool. So I do have lethal next turn, which is a hilarious turn of events. Shout out to my opponent for playing 30 cards instead of 40. I do greatly appreciate that. Okay, so Ziliax is doing his best Reno impression right now. Nice. Do you have any anti-secret tech? What the heck is that? It can't be Death Beetle. Or it can't be Objection. I think, yeah, it has to be Flame Ward. I mean, honestly, it doesn't matter. I also have Flare. Was it Counterspell? No. Alright. It was Flame Ward. Nice. Here is my lethal combination. Nice. The preemptive Zephyrus Flare coming in clutch. We can beat 30 card Imbue Mage. Huge. If we can win one more game, that would be nice. I made it to silver. Are you proud of me, Mom? Alright, so what do we got? Have I done this yet? Oh, I'm so close. Elementals, Herald cards. Ugh. 100 gold. And, oh yeah, there we go. There we go. All the quest completions. One more round of Reno Bobino, and we will call it a day.
Malfurion versus Cyrilla.
I must not falter.
This is the first priest I've seen all day. And I will maybe assume it's Shadow. If it's Shadow, I have them figured out with Reno. I don't also need Ziliax. I have double Reno. Definitely do not need Ziliax. Let me see 30 card Shadow aggro. No. It is combo. Alright. I am sad. And we'll end the turn. Aquatic Form is looking for a 2-mana play. Smothering Starfish is looking for the Bandage fella. Found the 2-mana play. Just that easy. Yeah, it's definitely Heal Burn. It's an interesting deck. Just playing the quest to enable the legendary AoE. Doesn't heal my face. That's a... Wait, no, it's a threaten. Hold on.
Nature will rise against you.
Aquatic Form. For... Wave Shaping, of course. And then Wave Shaping will find me a Moonlit Guidance. And then Moonlit Guidance, naturally, will find me an Overgrowth. Or will it find me a Curator? Curator? There we go. We can say words. Yeah. We're just trying to ramp. So the Bandage Man is the only thing we really need to look out for. That's not bad. I feel like this is probably pretty good against them. I mean, it has to be pretty phenomenal against
Let
them.
the scales fall from the eye.
Nice. We could also take this opportunity to use Sarah. Like, there's no really a rush to play this. Yeah. Let's play Ysera. And a 3-4. That felt correct. So next turn we have ENR Renethal, or Floop, rather.
Let the scales
Oh.
fall from the eye.
They're trying to slay me. Beetle. I think I will take this opportunity to do the broken thing.
I bestow these gifts upon the world. I bestow these gifts upon the world.
And we will Skulking. And we will draw until we're full.
The beauty of nature.
Nice. And I guess for good measure, we're going to Razor Scale and dish for 1 damage. How much damage does that do to them? Quite a bit. Yeah, that was pretty devastating.
Witness true.
Okay, so they do have an Ethereal Oracle, which is not ideal, because they could find the AoE. So if they find Bandage Man, we have multiple answers to it, with Reno, Lone Ranger, and Starfish. There is the Triumph, unfortunately. Let me reread my own cards. Increased by 5. Okay. So I have effectively 15.
No time.
Question. War Master Blackthorn is not better than Skulking Geist. So Skulking Geist also hits their hand, is my understanding of why it's good. While War Master only hits their deck, I'm pretty sure. But that is a good question.
I wonder.
And we will naturally gain mana.
Stay alert, my children.
Just gain absurd amount of mana. And we will gain mana. And I think it is a draw until my hand is full angle. Oh, this is a disaster. This is the 0-1. Got there. Alright. So if they try to go for some Wicked Burn plan, I do have just an obscene amount of armor. Yeah. If it was pre-nerfed War Master, easily. First card I would add to the deck. because that card was unreal. So they have, I mean, how much is 8? That is terrifying. That being said, if they don't deal with my board right now, they are pretty toast. Because I have 5... Yeah, I have lethal. I have super lethal. Yeah, I have super lethal. Here is my beetle. Here is another beetle. Nice. We defeated Heelburn. And we're just churning through the silver rankings. Do I go for one more? Do I try to go for an even win rate? Easiest answer of my life. So it really does feel like this is just a beetle deck, huh? Like, you're like thinking like, oh, it's Reno, you're gonna win with like super flashy legend. No. It's just beetles. It's just, all my games have been won with beetles, I feel like.
Malfurion versus Sylvanas.
This matchup can't be good.
Stand for my people.
I must protect
Take a shot every time I say that. You would not last long. Ramp into ramp. Don't mind if I do. Oh, they mulligan this card. It's Reno.
I see.
It has to be Reno. It is not Reno. It is Tolvir combo of some sort. Is it the Play Dead combo? Because if it's the Play Dead combo, I'm shaking in my boots. Coin ramp into Theatar. Thoughts? Ramp into ramp.
These could belong to a brand new species.
Oh. That's not good.
The moment
Is it just... Is this just like Discover Hunter? In that case, do I... Let's suss it out. I have no... I'm gonna take Zephyrus. And I am still gonna ramp. Because I am greedy. I don't feel good about it, but I am gonna do that.
lush wilds and clear skies. This could be our
I gotta
home.
deal with this. I gotta deal with this board, unfortunately. Yeah, we gotta clean these guys up for sure. Naturally.
This guy's toast.
This guy's toast. It's been a while since I've picked that guy off of a Zephyrus. Could be Dane's list. Oh no. I don't know what list you're talking about in particular, but any Dane list means I could be part of somebody's combo highlights. The objective is to not be a highlight reel. So I cannot play Theatar next turn because my hand is too gasoline. Kind of a downside of Theatar, when all your cards are like so sick and awesome, you have to give your opponent something sick and awesome. I'm thinking it is not Dane's list. He doesn't strike me as a board gamer.
Alakazam!
The menagerie is for guests.
Well,
only.
I don't like my odds, if I can say that. Is this hand bad enough that I need to Finley it away?
Alakazam!
No, it's not. This hand's actually really good. I just need to make sure I don't die to boars. Easier said than done. Oh. I could be dead right now.
The moment is upon us. The moment is upon us.
These belong to a brand new species.
What do I do against those?
Get to finding.
I think I die? Yeah. But that just gets that back. Okay. Word. So I go ramp into ramp into razor scale to try to mitigate what they're doing to me.
Job done.
I cannot have more.
Trying to figure out if this was a good play. Because they need to figure out a way to destroy me. Which it looks like they are figuring that out in real time. Yeah. Is that the sword? Alright.
I concede.
That would be the sword. What can you do? Alright, well, that is the stream. What a way to go out. Alright. Well, let's go over how we did. How do we do? That's the main question. Not you. No. Not Hearthstone. What the heck am I doing? Where's it at? Where's it at? Anyway, I'll just say what happened. I went undefeated, no losses, no. Oh, Zeal. Okay, thank you, Zeal, for the $5. What kind of pack would you like? You can pick any set. Any set, Zeal. Any set you want. Could be the most recent set. Very good cards are in that set. Could be a it could be a standard pack, not a golden pack, just a standard pack, just a non, any pack that you see that you want me to open, I will open it. Could be anything. Please don't make it the grand tournament. Please. No more grand tournaments. Dude, you want the grand tournament, don't you? Grand tournament it is. All right. Grand tournament. Is it the legendary? Is it the legendary people have been clamoring for? What is the best legendary I can get from the grand tournament? Just before we open this pack, we must educate ourselves in what could possibly be in here. Legendary ranking. Ooh, hold up. There's actually heaters in here that I want. Hold the phone. Okay. Where's my OBS? And then we go browser. Fantastic. Chrome. Bang. Okay. So, a lot on the line here. We could get Aviana. Ooh, Gee, what is this? Okay. We could get Acid Mod Red Scale. Ronin would be a miss. That would be a miss. Confessor Paladress is, you know what, as far as the Grand Tournament's concerned, this is not a miss. Anubra, the Miss, Fizzlebank. Yeah, these are just terrible. These are all just, okay, well, there is some hits. There is some hits that we could get. Let's see. True Heart or Bust. All right, let's see what we got. The Grand Tournament. Blind ranking, of course, we have to blind rank. If we're not blind ranking, we're not opening packs. We got a common. Mookless Champion. 5 mana, 5/3. Inspire, give your minions +1/+1. I am tempted. It has the Inspire keyword, so it's kind of garbage. But it's one of the better Inspire keywords. That's a 3. That's a 3. Let's get the rare out of the way. That's a 5. That's a 5. So we've gotten our 5 out of the way. 3 mana, 2/5. No tribe. Inspire. Return this minion to your hand. Maybe the worst rare in the set, and that's saying a lot. Well, it looks like we're experiencing the Grand Tournament special. Give your weapon +1 attack. This is a 4. So we're leaving the 2 and the 1 slot open for last. Always a dangerous territory to be in. Your hero power costs 1. That has to be 2. So we see that there was a theme. Is it the Inspire God pack? So close. So close, but so far. And lastly, is there a worse pack of Hearthstone cards you can open? I'm going to say no. I'm gonna say that this was up there with this is probably the worst. All heart react deals. There you go. This was probably the worst pack I've ever opened, Zeal. Yeah, this is hot garbage. But it's my hot garbage. Anyway, all of those were 5s. Every 5 across the board. The legendary still eludes us. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. Thank you, Zeal, for the $5. I do appreciate it. Even though you are holding my gold at gunpoint for the Grand Tournament packs. Actually, do we have confirmation yet how much the class sets cost? At least it has some dust. The Grand Tournament. At least there's some dust. That's the tagline for that set. depending on how much the class sets go for. This is a psyop by Blizzard to drain your gold before the new class sets. You know what, Zeal? You almost caught me at a time of weakness. I was about to open another Grand Tournament pack. I can't. I can't. There's no way. I'm gonna end the stream before my judgment gets the better of me. And I'm gonna do my sign off. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. I will get memberships up and running eventually. I just want like cool stuff to offer before I do it. I'm not even sure like what you can do with memberships. I'll start brainstorming. Also, if you have any ideas of what you would want to see out of a membership, definitely holler, because, you know, I want to make it worth your cold hard cash. Maybe it can be play with your favorite streamer Fruit. Anyway, we'll iron out the details later. That was Fruit Plays Hearthstone. I'm gonna revisit this Druid deck. It's really fun when it gets going. A few unfortunate things happen, you know, some misplays, some oopsie daisies, but all good stuff. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for stopping by. Toxic Foxy, Zeal, everybody who came through, definitely greatly appreciate it. 2.5 hour stream. We gotta end it. I mean, it's this outro has it's been long enough now. We gotta end the stream. It's just, it's not